This is Novacane, and you're watching SuperNola TV. Everyone asks me where the name Novacane comes from, and I think they want this like elaborate story and that's like cool, and it's just like, no. I fell in love with Frank Ocean when I heard the song Novacane, and I was just like, yo, this is me. You know, I felt smooth. You know, I'm quite confident, but you know, you can do it in code names. People call themselves like all kind of stuff. Princess, girl ain't no princess. You call yourself all kind of crazy stuff, you know. But you know, you get to do it in a code name. So I was like, Novocaine, this is cool, and it was just real catchy. And I felt like people were just like, this fits you. And I never tell people my real name. Just, I don't know. I've always like had this secret identity. I don't know. So either way, I've gone from fake name to now this one. I'm just like, I like this one. I tattooed it on me. This is it. So like, I just feel like it fits me in all aspects. Modeling, the poetry. It's just like a, you know, it's a numbing. Like, you know, I'm here to soothe you. I wasn't born here. I was born in Jersey, but I want to say I came here when I was like 2. I came to Tampa when I was 2. Yeah. Yeah, I have a sister. I have a couple step siblings. My mother was like engaged to Sean Brown. Everybody knows Sean Brown here in Tampa Bay. He is a musician. Yeah. So he's so it was cool. So, you know, I'm close with all his children. So we all grew up together, like in one house for the most part. And like I said, we were kids. It was pretty normal. I was like the goofy kid in school, but I was smart, so it just worked. I don't know. I can't really remember too far back. In elementary school was elementary school. I felt like you were just a kid in elementary school. You didn't really get picked on until you got to like middle school. Get to middle school. I moved around a few times in middle school, so it wasn't too important. High school was not the business, fashion-wise, look-wise either, really. A lot of people consider me a free spirit, and I feel like I can agree. I don't want to say like it's something that I just grew into, but I do think that we are naturally like that. Like maybe it's something in our genes. I feel like my mom has like this free, don't want to work for nobody, don't want to do what nobody says type of, you know. So it really just is passed along. I don't, it's not necessarily like listening to people, but I don't like listening to people that I feel like I'm not learning anything from. So it's a lot of stupid people, you know, and I don't like to call people stupid, but people are stupid. And I'm stupid sometimes too in certain aspects, you know what I'm saying? And if I can't learn from you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be around you. So I really am like a loner, and I feel like that's what a free spirit, it kind of is. It's just you find comfort in being yourself, and you can be yourself and be fine. And that's what you free spirit, you just glide on your own. Just do what you got to do, like the water, you know. I got into modeling when I was like, I want to say I was like 19. And I guess every little girl wants to be a model. We grew up on Tyra Banks and America's Next Top Model, so that's really all we watched. So it's kind of like every girl's, kind of like a dream job. You know, you just get to be pretty and get paid for it. It's every girl's dream. So I think it was just like a hobby at first. It's really still a hobby. I don't think I'm that great because like I still look at people's pictures and I'm like in awe, like, oh my gosh, like I'm still in the mirror, like trying to practice, and that's all that it is. If anybody thinks I'm good, it's just because I practice. You know, I would consider myself a beauty model because I play with my face a lot, so it's just a lot of practice. It's a lot I can do. I don't work out, honestly. So I could work out and, you know, I could probably kill some body, you know, editorial stuff, but, you know, I don't. I've gotten comfortable, you know, with just my face, and I don't know. I don't know if I want to be a model because it's just a lot of pulling you each and every way, and I don't care about the nose. People gonna say no, but it's just always telling you that you need to lose weight or you need to do this to change this, and I don't want to hear y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to take a picture, I'm gonna take it on my own time with who I want to take it with, how I want to take it, and if it goes viral, it goes viral. Nowadays, Vogue is picking up, you know, viral internet pictures, so it really doesn't matter anymore what, you know, somebody says about the whole, you know, model prototype, I guess. But I don't know, I just practice. I could practice more though, of course. Modeling's hard work too. I'm not gonna say that I quit because it's hard work, but I felt like, I don't know, as you get older, you kind of figure out where you're supposed to be, and you kind of find your lane, and you realize, like, you know, modeling is just, it isn't just, you know, standing still and just being a pretty face. There's a lot that goes behind it, and I just realized that I didn't want to be always on my feet walking, or, you know, always on the go when somebody calls you, and it's just like, and they're always taking a percentage of your money because you have to have agents to get to these high-end clients. And you know what I'm saying? It's just always dealing with a middleman. Modeling, you'll find photographers that want to have sex with you for images, you know, try to take pictures with you for free, and, you know, just use your pictures for whatever. Don't give you credit. Don't send you your pictures. It's, you know, it's people that'll take your money, won't shoot you, take your deposits. You know, it's just a lot. Like, photographers nowadays, I feel like they want so much and they really are given so little. Like, they'll make like internet magazines themselves, which isn't a problem, but really, like, this isn't any exposure for anyone. Like, within your itty bitty network, you're barely creating exposure for these women, and you're charging them this amount of money and this for shoots, and telling them it costs this much to be in a magazine. And in the real world, it doesn't cost to be published in a magazine. If Vogue wants you, Vogue will pay you to be in Vogue. So, like, it's really like, I feel like, you know, once you're kind of put into this urban category of modeling, you're stuck in this bubble of shit, you know, excuse me. But it's like, you know, you don't really know who's real and who's not. And if you do deal with the right person, it's like you get stuck in these common roles: video model, alcohol model. And, you know, some of it's good. Like, some of it is exposure, but not when they're telling you have to be naked. If that's something that you feel like you want to do, do it. But when somebody tells you that's what you have to do to be involved in something, that's a whole nother level. And I mean, I know it probably happens in, you know, this high-end fashion world as well, but I feel like it's a lot more perks in it than what we have here. No, I can't say that we as artists have a responsibility to use our voices, because that's what we said we were doing with them, to, of course, speak for injustice. So I'm never going to shut my mouth about something like that. But I also am not going to make an opinion and formulate a whole poem around an opinion about something that we really know nothing about. Now, I can talk about Black Lives Mattering, and I can talk about the injustice, and I could talk about, you know, gay rights. I could talk about a lot of things, but at the same time, I'm quite biased about a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm mixed. And it's like you're shunned when you want to tell somebody, hey, you know, these people in third world countries are getting slain by the same, you know, people living on the other side of the country. Dominican Republic and Haiti can't even, you know, we got places like, we got places that are going through their own struggles, and, you know, we want everybody to be sympathetic for us. And I want to be sympathetic for us, but I want to be sympathetic for everybody else. And I think that's what people say what they mean when they say all lives matter. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I want to be sympathetic for everybody. And I also want to say Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm sitting at a crossroad, because I want to stand with all my brothers and sisters like, yo, you know, fist up, like, what's up? Like, whoever coming at us, like, I'm on y'all side. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just like, yo, y'all got to chill. Y'all can't be out here talking about how, you know, you're the supreme race, when that's exactly what you don't want them saying. You don't want anybody else telling them that they're superior over you. Nobody wants to hear that. So it's just like everybody is just in this Kool-Aid. They want to drink the Kool-Aid. Everybody drinking the Kool-Aid right now. You know, instead of formulating their own opinions, their own knowledge, we're reading internet articles on Instagram and not really researching nothing to really have an idea. And that's really what my problem is. It's like, I don't want to just feed people more bullshit opinions about how I feel about a situation. I don't know what's going on in this man's home, why he was walking. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't want to be the person trying to give out some half facts. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be that person. So if you want me to hold up a sign with you, I say Black Lives Matter, I'm gonna hold up a sign with you. You need to stand beside you, hold your hand. I got you. Now I don't know if I'm versed enough as a poet or as a writer to go and try to express something like that. Like I feel like it's a whole different realm. Like you into journalism almost. Like you gotta really be ready to put some facts on some paper. Have some knowledge about some stuff. And I just stumbled upon writing. I just so happened to be an entertainer who has some nice rhymes and just stumbled on writing. You know what I'm saying? This is Novacane and you're watching SuperNola TV.